Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is 11/2/2018 and this is our live streaming action. So let's get right into the charts. We're going to look at the SPY, get a handle on these markets. Apple's pulling back, holding that 206 area. That's going to be key for the markets today. We had a great reversal. We did buy puts in our trading room earlier today. We are already out of them. We should have held a little bit more, but that's okay. For all we know, by the dip mentality, we get in. But these options, we paid $3.70 on the SPY. And the options right now are $6.82. So we got in at $3.70. They're almost at $7 right now. We bought right here at the top, pulled back nice. I am out of them. But if someone is still holding them and you are a member, you're killing it right now. Almost at $7 right now. We bought the November 16th 275 puts, and they're at about 690 right now, 696, and climbing, guys. What a trade! What a trade! We also took some Apple puts yesterday, and sold those as well. And Apple's still continuing going lower, guys. So if you're in these markets, just especially long, just tighten up the stops. For all we know, we can start some more major selling action. So just be very careful in these markets once again. And for us, it's just going to be quick trading and in and out. So live stream here, 270 will be the next area of support, which we're in right now. God, those options are $7 right now, guys. We got in. My post was at $3.70. Apple's starting to crack down, guys. Next area of support is 269.21, and then gap fill from the other day, which is at 267.77. So watch for that. I'm going to post something. Some people don't have the ability to go on the live streams. Spice support. Wow. Yeah, wow, what a nice reversal, guys. 267. All right, so if you're new to the room, only a couple, let's see, I added it short. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. What's up, Colin? Yeah, the Starbucks. Yeah, I'm gonna ride that one too. Gosh, look at everything falling apart. B Rabbit, did you get the SPY puts today? Our entry was $3.70. They're at $7 right now. Unbelievable. I'm out of them already, but gosh, look at that. $7. They might actually double 100% today, possibly. And then Apple, did you get the Apple put, B Rabbit? Those are at $7.90 right now, $8. Our entry on those yesterday for Apple was $4.30. So those are almost 100%. What else? SPYs were out. Apple, I'm out already. Google, we shorted yesterday. We put some shorts on yesterday as well. You got to be watching these. Got to be watching everything really closely, guys. They had a nice gap up today. Everyone was rejoicing. The China trade deal, everything's good. Like I've been saying on Stock Twits, guys, more pain to come, and here it's coming. So we're down 269 on the S&P. We're not in a confirming downtrend yet, so we got to keep an eye on that. Have not tried options yet, but you are making me think twice. Yeah, options, you got to be careful with those. Small positions, one or two. That's why I said you buy a couple of Apple puts into the close. I tell everyone buy one just to keep them safe. You get 100%. The option was $400. You make 400 and you're done. I mean, what's wrong with that trade? That's a pretty good trade. For a spec play. And remember, we had the Amazon and Google puts that we did the other day, and we killed it on those. If you would have bought one put of each one, you would have made a cut easily. I think it was $3 to $4 grand. So now you take that money. Sable, do you think it'll get well next week? What do you think? I don't know. Apple, it's another high flyer, guys. Markets pull back. Everything's pulling back, period. We got the SPY down 360. Those SPY puts are at $7 now, $7.13, guys. Our entry price was $3.70 this morning on our Twitter page. $3.70, guys. So hopefully some of you guys got those. Watch the support around 270. Let's see if we hold that. Next area on the 60-minute as well, we have 268.92, and then we have gap fill right here at 267.77. If we put a retrace, I'm going to put this one on the 60-minute time frame. Just want to see what's going on here. Yeah, we have the 382 at 269.33. Oh, I'd love to see gap fill today, guys. That would really, really make people's heads spin. But at the Apple puts are, let's see, they're up almost 81%, guys. Well, right around there, 80% or so. So that was a nice little trade there. And the rest of these things are starting to pull in as well. We took some shorts on some other names, and they're all coming in really, really nice, guys. The MRK, beautiful. That was it for that one. MRK, we're short now. Look at that. Nice, guys. That's coming in real nice. And that one, where's our? We took that at 74.22. Now we're at 71.87. So we're let's see here, 74. Yeah, we might maybe if this thing comes down. Let's see, about $71 or so. We'll probably take half off. Like right, even here, double bottom. If it gets a double bottom, I might just pull this one off and we're done with the MRK. And that's it for that one. Let's see here. What else? There's a couple other ones. I don't even want to get into it, especially on the live stream, the free live stream. My members are killing it today, guys. We took the SPY short with puts. We had Apple puts from yesterday. What else? What else? Did we cover anything else today? Gosh, we took the Apple. What else? Did we do something else? A lot going on, guys. A lot going on. I got to really stay here and watch these markets. So Apple's holding that 206. That's key for Apple, guys. If that chugs along there and starts to dump, you better look out. So let's see here. Apple puts. Oh, we shorted Apple today. I was going to say, what else did we do today? I'm thinking, what? We shorted Apple in shares as well. We took it right here, guys. Our entry on Apple was, let me see here. Hold on. We shorted shares of Apple at 211.70, guys. We added more at 213.08. We averaged our price up a little bit, so 213.08. Look at that fall, guys. We caught, I don't know, we covered half the shares at 210.80, and then we covered half of the half at 209.85, and then we covered the last half at 208.75. And it's still going down, which is okay. I'm all right. I made money on it. I made money on the puts. I made money on the SPY puts. Again, if you're a member here, guys are killing it. Yep, CDW's doing well. IWM's coming in good. We bought some puts on the IWM. What's up with Apple? Do you think it will get well next week? No, I think Apple's time's up. But again, guys, it's an overall market trade on the market. If the SPY and everything keeps going lower, then everything's going to go lower, period. Bottom line, guys. Look at NVIDIA's getting hammered now. BA's getting hammered now. What else? Yeah, CDW's doing well. Guys, that's why, you guys tell me these stocks. We punch them up and say, hey, is there a spot for these things? God, if Apple cracks this 206, guys, next level will be 204.47. And if that gives it out, I think we're going to 200. But, I mean, they're going to protect this thing. And what time we going into, guys? We're into the lunchtime hour. SPY has 59 million on the day. So the SPY isn't too crazy right now with the volume. So, we could still bounce. But we're getting another beatdown, guys, 269. I was warning everybody on StockTwits, more pain to come. So we get a couple days of upside. Get a lot of people, I get the email, StockBookie, you're an idiot, you're wrong, look at this post, this is stupid, you're telling everybody more pain to come. I say, well, you know what, we're not out of the woods yet. You look at the SPY daily chart, I tell my members, if we get back up into this area, oops, that's Apple. Two apples right there. We get back up into this area, 20 MA, you got the 200 MA, what'd you do? You filled the gap today, guys, at 275.06. You got to take that trade right there, and look at that, boom. We get a long candle. We close down in here somewhere, guys. I think we're gonna have more pain next week. And then, you know, see how Trump last night, we're close to a China trade deal as Apple's tanking after hours. They got to throw anything out there that sticks, guys. That's what these guys are doing at this point. Trump, you got to do something with the trade deal. Tweet, please tweet. Elon, tweet. Somebody tweet. Anybody. Holy cow, guys. But Apple's holding that 206. We talked about that area yesterday after hours. We even did a video on YouTube last night showing the support areas and stuff and the key areas on Apple. This is it, guys. 206 cracks, the market's going to get dragged down. We were talking about a Friday sell-off yesterday as well, and this is what we're getting. Great reversal. Got more bulls on board. Just what they're doing, guys. This is what they're doing. They're getting more bulls on board. They're going to shake them out. More bulls on board. They're going to shake them out. And this is the time they're going to take everybody's money, guys. Mark my words. Those options, those puts, if you did not sell, they're at 712 now, 711. See, with these trades, we're trying to find high flyers, guys. So try to find green stocks right now. Children's Place, that's another one. What else? S-Bucks, S-Bucks, look what's happening, guys. Markets start dumping. What's Starbucks doing? Fading. I wouldn't doubt, you know, oh, Starbucks, they're so great, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You're at all-time highs. And now you pierce the all-time high, and look what it's doing, going right back down. Here's your triple top. This is one of the reasons why we took the trade right there. You got these pivots down in here too. Somewhere in this area, you got to take that trade, guys, as a technical trader. Yeah, Colin, you know, those puts, what are you going to do? It came down, and that's it. I've been gone all week, but just want to say I'm still supporting your content. Keep it up. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, hey, at least someone's supporting me, huh? Look at this. Look at that. Spies at new lows, guys. Damn, those options are at 720 now. My entry price was 370. I'm out, but I don't care. I took my profits and said thank you. If you guys are in those SPY puts from this morning, they're up almost, say, 100%. Just get the hell out of them at this point. They might go more, but just protect them. The options on the Apple, they're almost 100% now. Damn, one day, guys. Is it still okay to go bear on Apple? I don't know. If it doesn't hold the 206, we shorted Apple again today with shares. Right up. And of course, you know, I should have held too. You know, my problem is I'm taking too big of positions. Like I tell everybody, take smaller positions. So I get my quick couple bucks and I get the hell out. I'm not even taking a chance of this thing to go right back up. When this thing was pushing up, you know, I was looking for those areas. Here's the area, guys. Gap fill right here. Gap fill. Gap fill 382 retrace at 213.34. You know, you want to start adding somewhere in this, maybe around 210. They pushed it up a little higher. See, they're saving the 206 area. I wouldn't right now. You can't go short. The short was right here. You would have got it. You'd have got paid on there. We do have a little bit bearish pattern, but they're going to protect this. Here's the level right there. There's your pivot right there at 206. There. That's what they got to protect. That's your pivot, guys. If they don't protect that, we're going to 200. Picked up some calls throughout the day on X short term, hoping it goes to 30. Colin, if the markets go down, X isn't going anywhere. Now, markets continue lower. This is going lower. X went into a big resistance on the daily chart, getting pushed down. Another gap and crap. Be careful with those calls. Do you have a video explaining options, or do you know a good video to watch? I have watched a few, but very confusing to me. No, I have nothing with that. If anything, I'll take some in the money options and play it that way. I go out a couple weeks, because if you go out a couple weeks, it's easier to handle, especially if you take a little bit bigger position, because options can move like a, you know, SOB and then just smash you. But I usually take them in the money. The Apple puts, we bought in the 210 area puts, because you know, when it was up here, I was thinking, you know, this thing could fall into 210. You got good support. And that's why we picked up the Apple. Where did we buy it? The November 16th 210s. And they're at 430. And right now, where are they? Apples, or yeah, Apple. The 210s, where are they? Yeah, they're at 785 right now. So that, so there's not, I mean, there's some good option players. They could tell you a little bit more. I just buy them into money. And like for me, I get into money, I pull them. SPY, I pull a little bit too early, but hey, I get a profit. I'm done. But yeah, they're a little bit tough. I only buy put, well, I short puts and short calls and play decay. And I just buy puts and buy calls. I don't do spreads. I don't do iron condors. I just don't know enough about those. I'd rather just buy the put, boom, get in, get out. Buy the call, boom, get in, get out. Or short the calls or short the puts and play the decay. And that's it. So SPY, everything's getting a little bit of a bounce. We are still in the lunchtime hour. We have 61 million on the day. Let's see here. Let's see. Gone long. Wow. It's still okay to be a bear on Apple? Nah, I would just be careful with Apple. We are in a key area of support. Picked up some calls throughout the day. Yeah, watch out for that X, Colin. That's a tough one. I don't have a video explaining that. Maybe I'll make one. But again, you know what? You are a member, so when I'm posting stuff, just follow what I'm posting. And the only reason I took the Apple down at 210 because I was expecting maybe a drop. If it would have went up, we would have got clobbered. Again, with earnings, guys, 50-50 shot. We made money on Amazon and Google puts, so I was willing to put a risk out on this one, and hey, it paid off. I didn't get the 100%, but I got a nice trade on this one, on Apple, that is. And out the door and on to the next one, guys. I'm not even messing around anymore. I can look at Amazon. Amazon, we had a nice push up, get more bulls on board. Oh my gosh, here it goes. This is the best thing ever. Amazon, buy the dip, and then they frickin' slam it to you. So again, 200 MA for Amazon. Huge resistance, guys. You got the retrace like I was talking about. You're getting short retraces and then the next leg down. If we end up going, maybe we stay a little bit buoyant right now because we are into the lunchtime hour. Here you go. Let's see where it did on this one. So let's go a little more short term on this. Yeah, almost a 618, 50 retrace, 200 moving average. This high pivot here. Gap fill right on this side here at 1780. So, but you go from 1500 to 88 or 8, it's almost 1700. Everyone's like, oh my God, I'm missing the rally. I'm missing it. Oh, chase it. And as soon as they get enough bulls on, they're going to take it down again. So be very careful with these names, guys. We're not out of the woods yet, and I've been explaining that to my followers and my members. Until we get back up here, maybe 1850, 1869, recapture the MAs, that we're not done yet. At least in my opinion. And now with Apple falling too, that's never good. I mean, you'll get some pops and drops. You get light volume. You'll get a grind. But guys, just be careful in these markets. Period. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that's you gotta be, sorry guys, I'm just typing some stuff right now. But yeah, you gotta be careful. So Apple's holding 206, Amazon back up. Really waiting for pattern. We get a dead cat bounce for 3 days. Everyone gets excited. For me, I mean, you buy at 1500, you get the 1650, $150, point move. I'm out. I'm done taking that. 50 shares on that would have been massive. Even 25 shares. Doesn't mean it could stop here, but it's a good area of support or resistance. If we get above that on a closing basis, then maybe higher prices. Right now, we got to see how this thing reacts. We had a huge move up in the last couple of days, and we'll see where it takes us. So let's see what else here. That's a little bit crazy right now. Volume's not too much, but just beware. We don't have a confirming downtrend, nothing crazy like that. We had a nice reversal off the highs, and right now that's pretty much about it. Let's go back. Let's see here. Carlo interview was no bueno. Yeah, no, I don't even know. I don't even have a look. I don't even have CNBC on today. I usually have it on as background noise just to hear maybe breaking news and stuff like that, then maybe hop on a stock or something. But that's what we're looking at. OELD. 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 What is it? OLED. Hold on. OLED. We'll get this one. Ooh, look at that. Double top coming up. Ooh, I like that. Nah, shoot. There's still it. Now, if this was the top, yeah. Let's go to the weekly. Or let's go to the monthly. Yeah, nah, need more. I do like that little push up though, but then right back down. Go daily. Yeah, nice push up. Boom, right back down. Damn, this would have been the area right in here. And then they must add earnings or something, so straight back down. Yeah, nothing to do on this one. This would have been the area right here to give it a shot. Then if it would have popped, you would have been looking at 150 area to add more possibly, knowing that, hey, it could go up 25 bucks in your face. But you got a gap fill there, and you even got a gap fill here at 146. That would have been the area right there to give it a shot. And then, yeah, after the fact, yeah, that would have been the area. Drops real nice, and boom, right, just trying to claw its way up. For me, nothing to do on that one. Nice drop, though. Nice drop. They're trying to pop it. Markets are catching a bid now. As you notice, everything's going up with the markets. That's pretty much how this stuff works. Yay, we're getting a bid now. So if you're new to the room, just punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it, long or short, doesn't matter to me, and we'll try to figure out which way these stocks are going. If you are stuck in a trade or looking at a trade with a profit or a loss, let me know if you're taking a loss or if you're in it with some nice profits. We'll look for areas of or target areas, stuff like that, and go from there. BA, just kind of chopping around still. We're right in this 618 retrace here. We had a nice down move, nice push up with the rest of the markets. You know, they found great support down in here. Had a couple day rally and right back in down. Nothing crazy. I mean, it had to get above this 368.42 area. And even, you know, this was an old gap fill here around 371.95. So right now a little bit weak coming back in, but, you know, still holding the 20, the 50, and the 200 moving average. So that's not bad there. As long as it stays above the moving averages, this one could clock over and start moving up higher. If it does start to fall below the moving averages, then watch out for this gap fill, this 200. If it does not hold this area here around 350, then most likely lower prices. You got to line it up with the overall markets, the SPY and all that as well. The SPY starts grinding higher, then this will most likely grind higher. SPY starts falling, this most likely falling. We're at 196 on the Dow now. It's pulled back from maybe 300 down, I think. And what's the market's doing, guys? It's trying to float everything up. But again, we're not out of the woods yet, so be very careful. Smaller positions. Slow and steady in these markets. If you're losing money, just get out of positions and just hold tight, guys. Let this market get some direction, because there really isn't direction other than up and down right now. But again, they're sucking in the bulls again, and they're going to take their money again. They sucked them in here, took it again, sucked them in there, took it again. That's what they're going to do now. They did it to the bears for a while. Now they're going to take care of the bulls. But yeah, BA, it's okay. Nothing special. I want to remove that fib. Let me look at, I'm going to go a little more short term with the fib from that top. So I'm thinking we're more in the 50% retrace. So we're right there, 50%. It could go either way right here. As long as it holds the moving averages, most likely up. If it falls below the moving averages, most likely down. But right now we're at the 50% retrace. It could go either way from here. And then the market will direct it. The SPY and everything goes up. These should go up. Apple goes down. Everything's going to follow, guys. Lost some money on Apple. I really believed it was going up. Yeah, so did everybody else. when you get every earnings report for the last 3 years and it's good, everybody gets that mindset. Just buy the dip and Apple's going up, no big deal. But hey, as long as you cut, I don't know if I should cash out a Tesla or no. If you're long Tesla, I would cash out. Anything long, I would sell right now. That's me though. If I bought Tesla at 250 and it's at 343 right now, I'm done. I'm more of a short-term trader, guys. But everything, and if the markets start to go down, everything's going down. Bottom line, Tesla's holding up because it's a cult stock. Everyone's bought the dip, and Elon said 420, so it's got to go up there. Maybe he should smoke another blunt and push that 420 again. maybe get Cheech and Chong on there too. Something like that. All right, let's look at LOCO, Loco. Ooh, nice pop up, but this one I think got the beat down. Yeah, you can't touch this name. You got huge resistance right here in this area, 15 bucks. If you could get above that, then maybe you start getting a little bit of a move. And he just took everyone to the cleaner. I told everyone this thing IPO'd, I said, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Bottom line, you're in this channel now. You're in the higher range of it. Monthly chart, you're above the 50 MA, so that's kind of bullish. But overall, if you bought this thing at $9, $10, and it's at 15, get the hell out. If it goes higher, maybe 18.59, maybe the 20, but down sideways, guys, that's a huge bearish pattern. They might have had earnings possibly today or yesterday. That's why we're going up, maybe a buyout. But yeah, I mean, this thing grinded all the way into earnings, guys. I don't know. For me, that I just don't play around with this stock. It's just a turd. Everyone who got stuck here. I mean, even if you're buying on this dip, they just took it to you. A lot of stocks like this right now. But bottom line is 1549 will be the last area. If it could pop above there, then you can maybe get a run to the 1868 area. If you're in that one, Caesar. Lost some money on Apple. Really believed it was going up. Yeah, you and everybody else. I don't know if I should cash out on Tesla or no. Let me look at Tesla. I mean, this is your typical Tesla. It goes right up the great resistance and straight back down. Here's your trend line here. If it gets above that trend line at 352 area, then yeah, maybe higher prices. But if it can't get above here, it's just going to keep clicking, and the next thing you know, it's going to go straight back down. So be careful with Tesla. I mean, if you bought down here around 255, 260, and this thing's at 343, time to get out. Oh yeah, earnings, it's all great again. Don't worry. Don't worry, trust us. Baba, if you would please, holding January 170 calls. Thank you, Baba. That's a tough one with the Shanghai just getting the crap beat out of it. 170 calls, huh? I think they had earnings today. I don't know if they were good or bad. Yeah, so you're getting the pops and you're getting the drops. Did you fill the gap here? No. Bottom line, if this thing starts chopping around, then you're looking for a bullish base and then possibly upward move. If we hold the 20, that's always good. If we get below the 20 MA, then that's bad. We'll probably go retest lows. If it can recapture the 50 MA here and get above gap fill right at 155 or so, then you're probably looking at some higher prices. Once you get to the gap fill at 162 and these high pivots here around 165 or so, you're going to have a lot of resistance in this area here. But first step, you got to get above this. You got to close above this right here, the 150 on a closing basis, period. If you don't get that, then that reversal here, let's see. I want to see. Yeah, do they gap it up? Gap and crap? No, not really. They gapped it down a little bit up. Now it's fading. You got to watch the Shanghai guys on this stuff. Shanghai gets murdered some more. This thing's going lower. It's okay. You're in the low range. Kind of see what you're doing. A little bit oversold condition, trying to buy into that. But so is everybody else, and this is what they're doing. They're going to have a short-term retrace leading to more selling. I've been telling my members this for a while. Look at this stuff. You go down, little short-term retrace, slam. Short-term retrace, slam. Short-term retrace, slam. A little bit of shaking and baking going into earnings. Short-term retrace. I would stay away. If you start breaking through these areas, fill the gap, we're going lower. We get below the MAs again, just step aside on that position. And if you are taking positions, just take a couple contracts, guys. You don't have to load the house. That's all you got to do. Slow and steady, guys. Yeah, so Andy, be careful with that name. It is beat down a little bit, as I said, but on the weekly, you can see a little bit better. I think on the weekly, my 120 is my target. I wouldn't short this one either right now. Shorts were up here around 200. And then, held this area a little. Look where it's cracked. This was huge resistance up here, right through it. Another big pivot of resistance right through it. So next area, you're even looking at 106, 109 area. Everyone's so programmed, guys, that the market will just never go down. It just buy the dip. It always goes up. That's what they did for 10 years. They got everybody in this mindset now that just buy the dip. It's going to go up. Don't worry. And then this is the problem now. Everybody loads the house. Oh my God, I'm loading it. This is cheap down here. The next thing you know, Baba's at $100, and you're like, damn, what in the world's going on? Was it good earnings? Yeah. Was 160 pre-market? Yeah. I mean, everything's coming in. That's the bottom line. They're gapping and crapping everything. And if Apple keeps going, guys, it's going to be over. It's going to drag this whole market down. And Nvidia, I think they have earnings possibly next week or coming up. If that has bad earnings, you better hold on. And Facebook, that crap, that was a bunch of crap that day. Oh, it's good earnings. All the analysts are saying buy it. It's like, yeah. How you doing now? Even Facebook, they gapped and crapped. And Facebook, we're still holding some shares short. Get ready on that one. But yeah, what a great day for us, though, guys. Great day for my members. We killed it on some put positions. We took that SPY trade almost at the high of the day, and frickin' thing just fell apart. Love it. China News brought it down. Yeah, you got to watch out, Andy, with that stuff. Had a nice short on TNDM this morning. What do you think about shorting it again today? TNDM. TND. I think we talked about this one yesterday or the other day. Nah, don't go to the well too many times. Nah, I mean, right there maybe would have been it. Nice though, nice play on that one. Gapped it up. Look where they brought it to. I don't know if we talked about this area or not. Right there, right where the breakdown bar was, 44, 43 area. Right where it broke down, started coming in because look, it came down sideways and then started breaking down. That's going to be a nice area as well as the 382 when this thing pops up. Nice pullback, buddy. Nice one, Alex, on that one. I just leave it alone. Don't get too cute in these markets. I mean, if the SPY pulls back and everything, that should help this trade, move lower. But once you go to the well a couple different times, sometimes they'll see it. You're in the middle of the day, lunchtime hour. They could pop this thing back up in your face. If you made money, thank you. On to the next one, man. Really good insights. Thanks, Andy. Nvidia could go to 110. Hell yeah, it could. I've been saying that for a while. Nvidia was just a stock that was out of control, guys. Everybody got sucked in, and we'll see. I mean, yeah, I got 110 on the 50 or 50 MA on the daily or on the monthly. I mean, if it gives out, let me tell you, it'll be just a slow bleeder. We always talked about monthly chart, 20 MA first target. Boom, we hit the first target here. We even went to this low pivot here at 181. You get another big monthly candle like that, guys, we'll be at 120. Period. You playing Nvidia? I've had a short trade on this one for a while. I just got my ass kicked. I added a little bit more cost average. This was one that just went up and up and up and up. I kept my position under 10% and just got killed. And now it's coming back slow and steady. And that's the way I got to play it. I don't know what my average position. I think my average position was around 150. I just got railed on this trade. But oh well. I'm under 10% of my total portfolio. What are you going to do? I mean, did I ever expect this thing was going to go from, $20 to 300 in a year and a half? I mean, that's unheard of, guys. That's why this stuff, it's almost time, guys. And you want to be on the short side of these trades. And I got nothing to hide. Everyone thinks, I get these emails all the time. You're a liar, StockBookie. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, what am I lying about? I'm not sure, guys. I'm pretty much an open book, guys. I take my trades. All my members know exactly what I'm doing. They got a position sheet. I'm upside down in some trades. What are you going to do? They're high flyers. These are the way I play these stocks. This one, though, was just like, what? Incredible. Just kept going and going and going. It was like, oh my God, kind of like that Tilray. Oh yeah. That was another one. I was like, holy crap, this one is just killing me right now. But I stuck with the trade. I knew what I was looking at, and that one came in a lot quicker. This one's just taking a little more time. We'll get paid. Even win. I was getting my butt kicked on win too. I averaged up. Boom, we got paid. Look at that, 110 now, guys. We picked this one off at like 93 the other day. I sold it for like $2. Damn it. That was the area, guys. We know it now. Look at that. Damn, look at that move. Yeah, we were buying it here. Then I sold the last half here around 93.50. I was like, I'm not going to play around with this anymore. And look at that. Damn, we should have put a swing trade on this one instead of a day trade. Look at that. We were in a 93, like 20 or 38, right in there. Damn, went to 113, $20 move. Aye. But hey, whatever. What are you going to do? Bad earnings that thing could be at 180 overnight. Oh, yeah. NVIDIA, hell yeah. It could be even lower. Markets start to dump. It could be even worse. So markets caught a little bit of a bid. You know, they're going to start to shake and bake everybody up, you know, up and down. Looks like they got a lot of shorts in there. You know, SPYs keeps moving down. Everyone starts piling shorts. They don't realize that 270 is a good area of support. They start covering the shorts from up here, start covering the trade down here. The people who bought here are selling and going short there. Everyone who's going short down here, they pop it in their face, they cover, they go long, you know, then they're on the wrong side of the trade all day long, basically. For us, took the money and ran. That's it. I'm done. What else here? Apple's coming in a little bit. Google down. Amazon's trying to hold gains. NVIDIA's down. Facebook's down. PM, finally, guys. We talked about this trade. We're in this one short. Finally coming in the money. We talked about the 200 MA on the daily. If it could get above there, close and confirm. Never did. Came right back in, guys. Damn, I almost added here. I was looking a little bit higher. We talked about this pivot here. I would have added about 94 area. Just couldn't get there. And I was going to do it here. And it's like, it still could go to 100. I wanted to add, in here, maybe the 95. And then the next area would have been the 100 even number. I don't know if it's going to get there anymore. So interesting day, though, today, guys. You know, Apple down, China news with the trade, you know, kind of a wild card last night. It was like, oh, my gosh, what's going on? All right, let's see here. Are you day trader only? No, I day trade. I swing trade. I do anything I could possibly do to make money in these markets. I short calls, short puts, buy calls, short shares, long shares. I don't care, Alex. I do it all. I do a lot of short calls too, short puts. Short puts, not really, because we're not at lows. Short calls, we were doing a lot of those trades. Yeah, nice short setup on Twitter. Let's see. Did it come down? Has it come down already? Yeah, we talked about this. You have gap fill. You have gap fill right here too. You have a nice up move off 26 to 34. You got a little topping tail here. I mean, yeah, if you want to take Twitter short, you can. The market's got to pull back for this trade, though. If you get Apple that continues lower, NVIDIA misses, this will continue lower. You know, I do like that, though. I like that trade, Colin. I mean, and then if you want, then you put it, you can add at 36 and you can add right here at 37.43. If it continues higher, you're going to have to stop out because it could probably go to 43. So use this area. And actually, there's a gap fill here too. There's a gap right there at 38 bucks, but it is above the MAs. It's looking pretty strong. We shorted Twitter over here too, though. We got that move, went back up. And then here we are again. Do you have any long positions now? I'm long JCP, GLD, the gold, and that's pretty much it. We took a couple long trades like Win and stuff, but that was in and out. I'm not long anything because we could possibly make a top in the market right now. So I'm not touching anything long. I mean, unless like Win, we watched this one from 120. A lot of my members were like, do we take this thing here at 115, 120? I was like, let's see if we get a little bit lower. We picked this thing off at 93 bucks, 93.50 right in there. And then look at that move. Of course, I'm out. Maybe some of my members held it. That was the spot right there. Can't deny that one. Yeah, I think it was 93.38, actually, my entry. Almost at the low of the day. On this day here, that's when we bought it. And look at that takeoff. Damn. Hey, it's me again. S-Bucks earnings came out and they beat expectation. What do you think they could change monthly trend, which is down? I have that one contract in X. Hold it, man. That's perfect. I'm short with shares in S-Bucks, so I'm holding. Yeah, I mean, you got a 3-day shakeout, 3-day rule for this one. They could shake it up and down. Markets pull back though again, guys. This one will go down. Period. I love the fact that it popped in a double top. I like that. Great resistance up here. I mean, look at that. You got triple top, actually. And every time I hit it here, down. Hit it there, down. Hit it here on earnings, and then you're coming up here from 47 to 65. They're going to need a lot more pushing here to get this one through, and the SPY and everything has to continue up for this to go higher. If the SPY and everything give it up and start going down, this will come right back in and go right back down. So I like the fact that you went out a little bit, a couple months on that with the 55 put. Hold on to that, Wilson. Give it a little bit of time. Yeah, because rewriting the triple top, this is great resistance up here. All we need now is the market to dump. Market's dump. This is lights out. 55, I don't know if we'll go that far, but I would love to see that. You know, we added more on Starbucks on the pop. We knew going into Starbucks that, hey, we know it's going into earnings. You got to save a little bit more for this one, especially at double top, the 64, 65 area. You got to do that, and that's pretty much where it hit. But no, I like that trade. A couple months out. It's a little bit tough during Christmas and the holiday hour, holiday season, but we'll see how that works out. But if you get the quick pullback and this thing starts going, don't be a pig. Just take your profit and go with it. So, yeah, they've beaten everything, but we're right back in the double top. So they're going to need a double upgrade and maybe a side of buybacks to get this thing going higher. And then now you got the high pivot here at 65. What was the high of the day? 65, 68. So that's going to be another area too. Just trying to make some money off the premium. I'm in at 147. Are you playing the decay on it? Is that what you're going to do? So any higher and it's a profit. So anything higher and it's a profit. Oh gosh, that's a tough one, man. You're a triple top right here. So I'm playing short shares right now. Markets fall apart. This is going straight down. That's yeah, okay, yeah, oh yeah, you're good then. Yeah, definitely. And if it comes under 55, yeah. So you're shorting the puts, or did you do like a spread and playing the decay, or did you do like a naked? Oh no, you're playing a put. Yeah, if you're playing a decay, yeah, I'd play this on the downside, definitely. So I think that's a real good short the puts. Okay, yeah, no, you got to have it going. If you're short, see, I would have been shorting calls up here. And then playing the decay on the call. The puts, yeah, if puts, yeah, if this thing stays here, you'll be fine. I'm thinking you're going to come off this area. If the SPY dumps, this thing's going straight down. Yeah, so be careful if you're shorting puts. I'd be shorting puts right here, not up at the top here. But if this thing holds, you should be all right. W. Actually, I like that. Hold on a minute here. S-Bucks. Let's see. Star, was it like 60? Yeah, no. Apple, everything's kind of holding right here. Everything kind of got a little bounce. W, we were short this name. We covered already. I wish we would have held it, but we took a trade. I don't even know. We took a trade a little while back. Let's see. Yeah, which was great. We shorted this name too. And then, after the fact, I wish we would have held it. A lot of these I wish we would have held, guys. A lot of these came in big time. And it was just like, wow. Look at that one falling. This one's just getting the crap kicked out of it. Well, look at this. Look at that. All right, daily chart. Comes up here. I think we shorted here. Boom, pulls back. Comes here. Comes back. Retraces. We short again there. Retraces. Short again here. And now we're down in this area. This can easily be an $83 stock. I'm just looking at when we shorted it. Gosh. We have over 400 trades on the year, guys. 80% win rate right now. Gosh, we shorted a little bit further. Let's see. Well, when did we short this one? Because we shorted this one and we shorted another. I think it was, yeah, Weight Watchers. We had a short on that one too. Damn, that one's just getting killed. That one was epic. Guys, everybody chased that piece of crap up. Weight Watchers. Now they're getting slapped again. And Oprah, she sold a long time ago. She's not holding on to that. She knows better. W, we just had that trade. Let's see, hold on. But yeah, W, be careful with this name. It's coming down. It was a high flyer, monthly chart. We've been playing a ton of those. And, geez, I don't even know. I thought we had it. I know we took it. Where is this? Oh, there it is. So we took the trade on 927, which was right here, I believe. Yep, we took the trade on 927 at 146.07, and we covered at 136.10. And it's a $92 stock now. Yeah, after the fact, I wish I would have held it. But, you know, typically you got your retrace right here. You got to short it. Yeah, you just have to. Now it's a beaten down name a little bit. It could bounce. SPY and everything goes lower. Guys, 86.27 would be my target. That's the monthly chart. Let's look at the weekly. I've been talking about the 200 MA on the weeklies. Yeah, I mean, this could be a $61 stock, guys. It should have never have been up here, ever, ever. Everything ran. They got every bull in every stock, and now they're going to slam them one at a time. So just be careful, guys. Be careful with SKW. Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, this would have been your first area 100. It cracked right through it. I think they had earnings, so that didn't help. Let's look at a retrace real quick here. Oops. Yeah, right here, 60 or 83. 83, and then if that cracks, you're going probably to 60. Man, you get long bars like this, guys, that's going to lead to lower prices. This got everybody in just like all the rest of them. 151. Guys, look at this. In 2011-13, 2017, this was a $55 stock. 150, just too fast, too far. You get the retrace that holds this area of support, and bam, straight up. I mean, even in this month, 5.7, this was a $61 stock. You got to take your profits. Here, I would have been taking them here at double top. $100, and it kept going. Got to be careful with those. Check out LL. Liquid Luminaires, I think. Yeah, where's that one? Is it flying or is it bombing? Yeah, see, shit, right back down. See another one. They suck them all in. Oh my gosh, it's got to go up. I would have been looking a little bit higher. And it's straight back down. Double bottom. Look at that. Held double bottom at 10. That's your line in the sand, guys. If you're long this one, if it breaks 10, then you just got to say, holy crap, I'm out. I mean, you even got to pivot here at 732. But it's holding that. Nice weekly tail, too. This could go higher. If you want to take this one long, just use 10 as a stop out. It's a couple bucks. Take a couple hundred shares. This thing can easily go to 20, but not for me. It's already bounced. 10 would have been the area, and then it would have got the buy. I would have been out already with $2. Got my 20%. Said thank you. Yeah, be careful with this name, guys. They're just slapping people again. Get them sucked in again, then they're taking it down. Look where it came to. It came to the 200 MA, started stalling out, and then straight back down. Let's see where the retrace would have been. Yeah, only a 50% retrace. So retrace 50% off this high pivot and straight down to the bottom. Damn, look at that. Never good. And that's probably China and stuff like that. That has to do with China news and the tariffs and all that stuff. So I think that if they did, they had a lot of things being made overseas. I think something like that when they were having their problems when this thing was tanking, you know, in here. Wow, 50% retrace right back down to the lows. Do midterm elections usually have a negative output on stocks? Maybe. I don't really follow that too much, but I guess they could. We'll find out. Well, just like Trump, when he was elected, everyone said the market was going to tank. And it went straight up, so I wouldn't believe anything what they're saying. Let's see here. Thanks next week. Puts W. I don't know. The puts on W were, for me, nah. I mean, if you get the only way I'd go that way if we retraced up. Just keep an eye on these marked Tesla's up. Tesla, gosh, buy the dip. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. I mean, if we retrace back up, then maybe. I mean, we're into the 618. I mean, puts would have been right here. Puts would have been right here. Yeah, not for me. I mean, you could take a chance at it if you get down to the 83 area. You got to take something off the table. But markets catch a bid, this will go up. You know, it is beaten down name. You know, you were at 150, now you're at 92. So this could catch a bid. So just know that. Markets start going up, then yeah, and then that's what's probably going to happen. But it's looking weak to me. You got good volume yesterday. Oh, excuse me, on earnings. Well, I think it was, and then it's kind of had a little bit of follow through. So just be careful if you're doing anything in this name. I'd rather wait for the retrace short again. If it goes down in these areas and the market state, starting to move up, then this is where I'd be buying down in here. Maybe at 83. This little area of consolidation, but just be careful with this name. Next, if the markets fall apart, yeah, then this can go lower. If the SPY starts taking a dive again and the IWM's going down and the Apple's getting wrenched on, and Nvidia has bad earnings, and everything's falling apart, yeah, then this could be a short. But you got to look at the retrace and the retrace up to the highs, and this right here would have been the area. We shorted shares right here, so that was it with that. Amazon is holding well today. What is the good support? Amazon, let's see. AMZN. Amazon had good support at 1500. We talked about that in my couple videos and stuff. 1519, the 1476. This thing was coming down pretty fast and furious, so it's always going to overshoot that area. And then we got the bounce. We got the bounce because the SPY had support, Apple had support, Google had support, the IWM, the Qs, everything had support. That's why we got this bounce right here. It's got to close above the 200 MA. Which is 1676.43. It's got to get above that and close on a closing basis. If it could do that and then get some follow through and possibly recapture the 20 MA, 20 MA here at 1729, then possibly higher. I think 1700 will be the key area on this one before it goes higher, but that's where the 618 is. So a lot to watch at with these. You got to see, you got to line it up with the SPY and everything. SPY, Qs, IWM go lower. This is going lower, period. You had a nice bounce off this area. Next support would be gap fill at 1459 and then 1350. I'm putting 1350 out there, guys, especially if the markets start to come in again. And that's 1352 right here in this area. And then you got this low pivot here at 1271. I think if the markets really start to give it up, I think Amazon could be $1,000 name again. $1,000, I will definitely be a buyer in here. 922 is the 200 MA. We always talk about the weekly chart 200 MA target. You get a couple more candles like this, guys, we'll be right there. Not to be doom or gloom or anything, guys, but I'm just being realistic here. We are holding good support here with the 50 MA and stuff, the 1500 even number, but doesn't mean it goes click, 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 couple weeks over, and then boom, the next wave down. I don't know, and usually, you get the staircase up and then the elevator down. So you get, what, a year of up and then 2 months of down, and it wipes out everything. So just be careful in these markets. Take lighter positions or no positions at all and just wait for stuff to shake up and down, period. Yeah, so good support on there. We're at support, say 1500. If that starts to crack, then you're looking at the 1350 area. Man. Been a long couple days with Halloween and my kids and freaking everybody going nuts at school. We have a half day today, so I will be getting my kids in a little bit. Actually, no, they're going to help after school for like an hour with some stuff. Do some service time, guys. My kids go to a Catholic school, so hopefully that will help them in the future. At this point, I don't know. They're crazy. They're three crazy kids, but I love these guys to death, so. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm just looking to support areas, resistance areas, trying to make it as simple as possible. Keep the emotions out. Keep your positions small. Any thoughts on Bitcoin, crypto? Have you held? Nah. It's a scam. I think the Bitcoin, everybody made their money on it, and now, everyone's trying to chase and stuff like that. I don't even follow it. Other than, if Bitcoin comes down and starts getting hammered, and for whatever reason, it could affect the market, so watch for that. A lot of people are in those things, and they put a lot of money, and they're taking everyone's money slow and steady on that thing. Buy the dip, because it was exciting. It was kind of like the TLRY, the marijuana stock. Boom, and look at it, still going down. Look, oh my gosh! Look at this thing. It was $22, went to 300. If you did, this was like dry ships. And we were stuck in this one. Our short was at 185 and it went to 300 that day. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting railed. Held it strong, came right back in, made my money, and out the door. Didn't even care. I think we made $40 on the trade short, but we were upside down like $125. This one I was telling everybody, slow and steady, keep the position small, because God knows where this one can go, and it went to 300. My last ad was, I think, around 275, the quarter number, and when it was going to 3, I was like, oh my gosh, no. And held it steady. The position was the right size. I was, a little hard to sleep those couple nights, but bam, came right back in, and $40 done. I'm out the door. X having a slow melt up. Let's take a look at that. You have a couple percent, basically a small gamble. Yeah, keep it small if you're going to play those Bitcoins or spec plays. Keep them small, easier to control, less emotion. So when trades like those go against it, you're just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys all know. You just sit there, oh my gosh, what am I? All right, breathe, breathe. And then it's like, holy cow, why did I do this trade? So just take them light, slow and steady. Markets are catching another little bid. They brought it down pretty good from the highs today. Any chance these guys get, Uncle Jerome and the hoodlums, they're going to try to get an underlying bid in this market and try to squeeze these guys up. Up and out. That's what they do, guys. Up and out. Keep it going. Keep it going. So yeah, just slow and steady, guys. I've been saying that for months, and just keep it steady. X, yeah. Well, what's the markets doing? Markets trying to grind higher. That's what's going to pretty much happen. It will start flow. Everything will start floating. BA, we looked at BA earlier. BA's holding up okay. It came down from the 10-minute, came right into this area here. Let's see here. And just fading right now. Yet let's see here. Why is that there? Yeah, the 618 right there. So from this low pivot to that high pivot, you have great resistance right at about 370 or so. And then this is where it broke down, retraced back up, broke down, retraced, broke down. They're retracing it right back to this area, which you have some good overhead resistance and the 618 retrace. But now you're back below the moving averages. For BA to be safe and to go long on this one, it's got to close above the moving averages today. That would help it. If it closes below, then they got to get it back above. But this is your typical 618 retrace from the lows, 3-4 days of rally, and then next thing you know, you're falling apart again. But again, if the markets stay buoyant, the SPY, the IWM, this could go higher. I mean, BA, though, another high flyer, guys. Got to be careful with going long on these names. Target price for me is $300. And it will take some time, let me tell you. We have a good bullish base, but we have an inside bar bearish pattern here, and it closed above, never confirmed. So if we stay in this big red bar right here, that's not good. We closed above it, but never confirmed above it. We got stretched. This is the monthly, though. And I still think $300. So be careful, especially if you're going long. If the markets get weak, then look out. See how, all right, so let me show you something here, guys. So the SPY's trying to catch a bid in the last, 20, 40 minutes. This one bounced up a little bit, but in the last 40 minutes, as the SPY's trying to grind, BA's coming down back to the lows. We have a little bit of a tail today. It closes below the 359.05. Let's just say 359. Most likely we're going to 354.29 right in here. I mean, maybe not today, but that's what it's looking like. And then you'll have some more support down in here. Again, if the SPY starts to fall, this will go lower today. So let's see here. Yeah, I kept a couple percent. Yeah, small gamble. Yeah, August, that's how you got to play that. X, nice grind up. Let's see. Yeah, slowly. But now you're inside this bar. You're above the MAs, which is pretty good. The only problem I see, look at the 60-minute. 60-minute, you got a nice tail here. They brought it up. Some bears came in, brought it right back down, but you're back below the 200 MA. If you cannot recapture this 200 MA on the 60-minute chart time frame, then you're going to have a little more trouble getting the higher prices. If the markets start to pull back a little bit more, then you will definitely have some trouble with this, getting this thing back up. But remember, you're coming from your 24.90. You're almost back in the 29. almost $5 swing here. A lot of these, if you're swing trading this one for a quick profit, a lot of the profit takers are taking profit up in this area. And you also had a great pivot right here for resistance, and the pivot here for resistance too at 29. So bottom line, you got to recapture this 200 MA for this one to grind higher. Markets start to dump. It's not going. It's going to go right down with the markets. So just be careful with this name if you're in it. Next area would have been about 30 bucks. So so far so good. I think they had earnings the last couple days or today, and just be careful with that. I'm a young trader, way down this year, trying to hit the home run and not discipline with stops. How do you get back to even? Yeah. Hey, at least Andy, thanks for being honest with me, dude. You just got to go smaller size trades, spread them apart, do more swing trades where you're holding a little bit longer. Don't do the intraday stuff. You know, and I laugh because I was that guy. Every day I'd take a trade, I'd be on the wrong side. And then I'd sell it, it'd go up, I'd chase it high. As soon as I'd buy back into it, go right back down. That's what we do, you know, or that's what I used to do. And after a while, it just gets frustrating. It's just like, holy cow. And then you start doing bigger positions. I'm going to show them. And then they start taking more of your money. It's like, oh my gosh. And that's when you just got to sit back and do nothing, period. And then take small positions. If you're taking, 10 contracts, take one contract at that point. Small, slow, and steady. Someone just made 580,000 share trade on AMD. Yeah, that's big, but not that big. But it's a block trade. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, how do you get back even, man? Just a little more discipline, maybe taking a break, taking a breather. What size accounts do you have, Andy? Do you have at least 25K to do some day trading? You know, maybe that's the idea. Do some day trading, just to do some intraday scalping, get in, get out, don't hold overnight. But still take smaller positions, stuff like that. You got to go, you know, a lot of people, you know, you get that one big trade that one day and you're like, oh, I could do this again 14 times. I can make $10 million. And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Next thing you know, you're just losing your ass every day. Started there. Yeah, darn. Yeah, you just got to go take a deep breath, man, and just slow and steady at this point. You know, if you're second guessing your positions and getting into trades, that's the worst thing you can do. Do you play options or do you play a lot of shares? What do you end up doing? Probably most likely options. Unless you're just going way too big in positions and just getting hammered with shares. It's tough. Trading's tough, guys. That's why today, you know, when we took that SPY position, but X, yeah, let's see what happens with X. Small term here. Let's take a retrace from here to here. This is all short-term day trading, guys. So you're back into the 618 retrace here. You're above the MA, so you're okay. As long as we stay above the MAs and stay above this area, you'll be all right. But now we're retracing back into the last area where we went up, we sold off. So anybody who bought up in here got stuck. Now it's slowly grinding to this area again. Around 2809, you might get some pressure and selling again too. SPY and everything comes down, guys. You got to look out for that as well. Oh yeah, this thing's grinding. The only thing I don't like is that on the daily chart down in here, you went to the 50 MA and then it hit it, just got rejected and right back down. So as long as you're holding this 20 MA on the daily, it should be okay. Watch for pattern. If we come right back down, SPY starts selling, then it's over, guys. Everything's going lower. Started both options and shares. Have had 5 or so small winners and 2 big losers. Yeah, those losers will kill you. That's why if you're trying to think, what I tell my members, Andy, if you're trying to make $1,000 on a swing trade every time, then you're going to lose $1,000 on a swing trade every time. Keep your winners and losers consistent. So if you have 10 winners for $1,000, awesome. Now, if you have 2 losers out of those, you know, say you had 10 trades, 8 winners, 2 losers, and they're all for $1,000, you still made $8,000, even though you lost the $2,000 on those 2 losers. You don't try to get that one home run and then slowly grind on 20 other trades. You want to keep them all consistent, All, if you're trying to make a couple $100 each trade, as soon as you get to 300, 400, cut it. The SPY, I could have made a ton of money on the, more money on the SPY. I got out. I was like, you know what? Good enough. I tell a lot of my members, you only take one put, because I want to teach them and train them that, hey, one put still pays okay. You don't have to be a greedy pig. Yeah, of course, when a trade comes out and we hit one really good and we're making a ton of money, it's like, if I would have only put 50 puts on their whole contracts, I would have been making a ton of money. Yeah, but if you had 2 contracts, you still made money. The thing is, if we keep grinding all year long, 220 trading days a year, you make 300-400 a day, you're doing okay. Now it stinks because you're under the 25K mark, so now you can't really day trade. But, now it's just, if you still have $18,000, slow. Go in 10 positions with $1,000 a piece and ride those. You make a couple hundred on one, get out. You have 9 positions now. Or even go half positions at 500. Do 20 positions at 500. But, good positions, don't just start slinging trades out there and just hopefully they stick. That's it. Money management is critical in these things, and you got to keep everything consistent. If you have 100 trades on the year, you're making $1,000 each one. Gosh, and if you have, 100 trades, 90 winners, 10 losers, you're killing it. Even 80 winners and 20 losers, you're still ahead. That's how you got to do it. In a markets like this, if you don't understand it, just stay out. It's because this is where they're going to take everybody's money. And it's a slow and steady everybody's money. Because then the bulls are in disbelief. It can't go down. There's no way. This is Tesla, or this is Apple. They're $15 down. What's going on here? Something's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. It's called distribution, guys. And X is grinding up a little higher. Watch out for that 2809 area, the even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, watch that. Markets pull back. This will pull back. Markets go higher. This should grind higher. So just be careful with your name. If you're starting to make money on these, that's all you got to do. Rock and roll. Any setup for SPY trade right now? This morning setup was great. Yeah, wasn't that? That was awesome. Nah, you know what? I made money going into the weekend. Bottom line, you got this trend line here. That's what you're watching. If you stay below, it might go lower. We don't have a confirming downtrend or anything today. Volume's okay. Will it set up for lower prices? Maybe. That's what we're kind of getting lately. If we end up selling during lunchtime hour, we just kind of chop sideways. End of day, we sell off. I can't say if it's going to sell off or not. I did like the fact that we hit the 20 MA. We came up here, filled the gap, and then boom, straight back down. But it is holding this, the 270 area. And as we're speaking, it's starting to flush now. But yeah, this is the next, the 270 or this low pivot right here. That's your next area. For me, nah. I mean, we're into lunchtime. Volumes kind of went aside. I'm not doing anything. We took Apple profits. We took the SPY profits. I'm good with that. Get ready to short this pop on Tesla. Tesla's just been a little bitch, to be honest with you. Hold on here, guys. It's going to be another politician. Hello? Jeez. Yeah, look at that. Just grind it higher. Doesn't matter. It's Tesla. Elon tweeted. He said, everything's good with the Model 3. Don't worry about it. We got this. Things going to 420 now. 420. Gosh, they just keep grinding it. But they know it's like, yeah, let's just keep grinding this thing. We'll get everybody out eventually. We're right back to double top, the 347.60 area. We got 350 even number. Again, though, if everything starts to sell, this will come right back down. Period. That's it. But, God, I mean, Tesla maybe at 3. Look at this thing. It just keeps pushing. Is there any news that came out or anything? It's not bad up here. I kind of like that it hit this area too. We're coming back in the double top. Let's see if we could get one push to 350. If we could get a push to 350, then maybe, Colin, maybe. I mean, I like the fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70 minutes up. The SPY has to pull back for this trade, guys. You know, if you want to, I mean, it could pull back, but yeah, I mean, I would have liked it a little bit for the 49 area. But if you guys want to take a stab at Tesla short, right here, well, it's pulling back now. Yeah, there's your buck. It's not a bad area. I like the retrace to the highs. This is where it dumped earlier today when the market's at. There it goes. I'm not going to get cute in these markets right now. We're still in the, in the lunchtime hour. But yeah, I mean, they're pushing this one up on, I don't know, maybe on hot air, maybe Elon tweeting, who knows? It would have had to do it right here on this candle. If it pushes on this candle to 350, then that's what I like. If it does not hit it on this candle, then I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's not a bad area right here because this is where we broke down earlier, but we need the SPY and everything to cooperate. SPY pulls back, this will pull down. So I mean, if you guys want, if you're in at 348, you're up a buck right now. I'm not touching it. I would like at least double top here and maybe a pierce, go to 350 and then boom down. But it doesn't mean it can't pull back. I like what you're looking at. Markets are a little bit weak. This one's grinding higher. That's the name you want to pick on. I don't know. Some volume came in here though, so who knows? Maybe someone needs some options to close above, 340 or something. Who knows? Thanks again. Can you please chart VSTM? All right, keep an eye on Tesla to see if it pulls back. VSTM. I like the area for me a little bit higher, but with the market's got to pull back, and that will pull that one down. Yeah. See these low volume names and the low flyer. These. Nah, this isn't for me at all. I mean, this thing's coming off a $10 even number. That's pretty much was natural resistance. I'm surprised it didn't go to 12 though. Right back down. Retrace. Yeah, 750 retrace. You got this high pivot here, which is some more support. Yeah, it could hold. Let's see here. Long-term entry. Yeah, this isn't bad, but honestly, it could go to 280, and honestly, you could go to double bottom at 116. I like the pullback. Apparently, this one moves on news or earnings or something. I mean, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. It's good news, straight up, just straight down, straight up, straight down. Yeah, I can't do these names. It came off the top. You got it, coming off of a high pivot. All right, guys, hold on a second. SPY's coming in. Yeah, look at Tesla coming down. See, you got to line it up with the SPY. Yeah, sorry, guys. A little bit more on that one. We would have been in it. But you know what? I did great this week. I'm not gonna mess it up by getting cute or doing this, doing that. Damn it! Yeah, I know. And, that's life, man. I mean, now it's three. Now it's almost $3 pullback, but it could have easily went to 350 and then pulled back. So no big deal. Yeah, SPY's almost at the lows again. Yeah, see how the SPY pulls back and everything's pulling back now. Even Tesla, you got to line it up with that. So now you're kind of getting cute. Could the SPY have gone up right there? You bet your ass it could have went up. It pulled back and it's easy to see now. But now don't chase Tesla, guys, because now the SPY could bounce right back up and it's right up in your face again. So just be careful. All right, hold on. The mistake I made this year was dropping positions too early. Too many positions, couldn't keep track of them. Started dropping them at any sign of weakness. Ended up chasing dips. Yeah, that's a tough one, August. That's right. It's not even so much too many positions. You can have a lot of positions. Just keep them small where you can handle them. You can handle the emotion on them. You start going, say 20% positions of your total portfolio, and that's when you start to, oh man in it. You do 5% positions of your total portfolio. Say 100 grand, you're in every position with 5 grand. You're not going to get murdered on those. That's the point where you just set them and you forget them. Oh well, let them play out. Let's see if we could get lower. I was in so many trades, guys, that just kept going and going and going. Look at SQ. Yeah, and this one here, VSTM, I wouldn't touch this one. I like this gap fill around $3 or so. If that gives out, volume's light, they just need some news to push it up. Just be careful if you're in this name. If you're long and you're long from up here, just make sure it's a small position. I mean, you're down 50% right now, so I don't know. As long as you're holding the 200 MA and the gap fill, yeah, I mean, easily could go to 280. Let's see. I'm still in Tesla from 260. Ha ha ha. I should take my profits. I would, man. Why wouldn't you? Be done with it. Take that money and put some more capital into something else. If the markets pull back, it's gonna pull it right back. 70, $80. That's it. So good trade though. I was talking about that in my video. I mean, almost a 100-point move. Get the hell out of that thing. It's gonna come back down. Do it again or short it up here. Ride it down to 260. Pull it out. Ride it again. Look at that. Look at that Tesla. Damn it. Let's see here. STM 350, SPY dump. Yep, damn it, Miss Tesla retesting lows. Yep, here it comes. Was a nice Tesla run. Got out at 340. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Done. Take the money and say thank you. You at 260 again. Yeah. It's going to be at 260 and do it again. It's the best trading stock ever. 100-point moves up and down, guys. How do you not trade that thing? You got all these bulls in there stuck in there forever, and yeah, it keeps grinding higher, but my gosh, if you would have sold that thing, bought that thing, sold it, bought it, sold it, bought it, oh my gosh, your average price would be zero right now, and then you just hold it. Look at these moves. 386, 300, 388, 293, 360, 246. It's gonna come down eventually again. That's just, I mean, even if you're in shares, even if it goes a little higher, add a little bit more, next thing you know, you're at 260 again. I still think we're going to 180 again. It's just a matter of time, guys. It's a matter of time. And this one's holding again. You know, they're holding this. It's Tesla, guys. It's Tesla. It's got to go higher. Elon said, you know, yeah, great. Elon said, what does that exactly mean? Yeah, I was being stupid. You convinced me to close in the vid, did I? Exactly, man. Look, I mean, even back here, look at these. Same crap. 193, 115, 115 to 260, 260 to 170. Look at these moves. That's what the stock does, up and down. And then this was the Model 3 run. And then once that was over, what are we doing? Chopping around again. Now we're back at the high point. Most likely down. I mean, yeah, it could go up more. It's Tesla. All you need is a little good news. Is there any books that you have read yourself? Recommend? No books. I had a couple guys like myself teach me how to trade, and I paid them. And I was paying those guys a couple hundred a month. Couple hundred a month, guys. And yeah, at first it was like, damn, how much am I paying these guys? But when I was starting to make money every day, and I started with a $30,000 account 11 years ago. And believe me, I built that bad boy up. And now I have 3 different brokers I use, one for swing trades, one for intraday scalping, and one for buying puts and calls and doing that stuff too. I keep 3 open. Actually, I got a 4th too. I got a little bit of money in the 4th one. I'm building account. I don't like to stay with the same brokers with my level 2s because I don't want them to know what I'm doing. I truly believe I traded with a guy with a huge account. Every time we got into a trade, it'd go upside down on him. And it'd be like, gosh darn it. It's like every time I do a trade with this guy, it goes out against us. I mean, but they would put the pain on us for a couple weeks and then it would come in. But I swear to you, every time we do a trade, it was the same crap. And it would be like, all right, you know, did you take that trade? He's like, yeah. I was like, damn, every time. When I don't tell you, it works out really well. When I do tell you, and his broker was UBS, and I swear they took him to the house every time because they knew the guy would hop out of his trade. 344, so $4 pullback off of Tesla. Son of a gun. So, but yeah, you got to just be careful with that. The books and stuff, no, I paid somebody. It's like going to college, guys. If you want to be a surgeon, do you just, you know, you got to go to school. Kind of like this. It's a StockBookie.com school. For $30 a month, I'll teach you how to trade, or at least put you in better positions to say, hey, do I buy Tesla right here into big resistance? Hell no. Okay, well, maybe I'll wait for the pullback and then buy calls. No, everyone's buying calls right here because they think Tesla's going to 400, but they don't realize there's a huge trend line, 750, 618, 350 even number, and this is where it's been breaking down. You know, and that's the thing that I'm trying to teach people here. You know, at least if I don't make you any money, at least I could show you technically saying, hey, should I buy Tesla up here, some calls? No, wait for it to pull back. Or should I buy, W down here with calls? No. Wait for the lower levels. If it doesn't happen, oh well. This is the puts area. You don't buy puts down here after a huge cremation. Yeah, buy the dip mentality. It could bounce here, but it damn well could go to 60 if the markets fall apart. And look at Apple back at the lows again. That 206 area, if that folds, guys, you could probably take this market short going into the close. Yeah, but look at Tesla. I mean, a little bit higher. Oh well, we missed it. Sorry. It would have been right, a little bit higher, but you know what? I bet you there were some bids out there on the level too. 349, 350, market makers took it down. And then those guys at 348, they're waiting for it. Oh shit, it's going down. Then they start chasing it. And this is where the market maker turns it the other way. I mean, unless the SPY starts dumping, then, Tesla will go straight down. But you get moves like this, boom, 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 boom. Then you start looking for resist. Colin, I like what you're looking at. Look at that. That was perfect. A little more, we would have got that one. Oh, well. We're still above the 20 MA, still in a bullish position. We start falling apart. But look at the retrace on the daily, too. Just grinding this thing. People are buying puts, and so they're grinding it higher, depleting the puts. They're really good at that, guys. Really good. Markets come down. Look at BA coming down. Oh, man. Freaking clown. Oh, man. Yeah, my favorite troll was out again. 350, yeah, right. I mean, even a little Pierce, but this is where everyone else had their bid, had their buyout, their buy right here, or short, I should say, around 350. Market makers see that, so they keep it short. Then they send it down. Everyone's like, oh shit, I'm missing it. And the SPY keeps selling and everything. Yeah, this will go lower, but right now everyone's chasing it. This is where they, we're into some support now. Let's go more short term. So let's put the retrace in there. By the 50 retrace, 618 on the way down now. Good support with the 20 MA. Oh gosh, I got my front door open, so I don't know what the heck that was. But now you got support down here. Everyone start chasing. Oh man, it's going down. It's going down. They don't realize support's right here. 20 MA, 50 MA. That's good. Right into that. That's where you're going to bounce. So if you took that trade, this is where you're pulling it off. Take your $4 and say thank you very much. Markets catch a bid. This is going to bounce, but this is another bounce area. But you can't get too cute. It's Tesla. Next thing you know, Elon, the driverless car killed 12 people like a freaking bowling alley and just railed people over. And next thing you know, this is dropping $30. Kind of like Chipotle when they were, getting everybody sick. So, next thing you know, the thing's tanking. It's like, oh my gosh, look out below. So yeah, I mean, for me at least, guys, yeah, it sucks. You pull the puts off on Apple, they're killing it now. You pull the SPY puts off, they're doubling now. Oh well, I've used to be, oh man, that's it on the weekend. Oh, if I would only have held. If I would only have held. But yeah, if it went the right way, and then when it goes the wrong way and it goes up, it's like, oh, thank God I sold. Oh my gosh, woo, yeah, woo, am I good? But when you don't get the good trade and it keeps going the right way, and it's like, like that Tilray, I was getting killed on that trade. And then I dumped it for the 40, and it was like, oh yeah, woo, yeah, I got my 40. Wow, that was a brutal one. This is it. I mean, right here, and then it came right back in, and I was like in the money, and I was like, all right, come on, baby. And then boom, and I pulled it, and of course it goes to 100. It's like, could have got another $30 on it. Who cares? On to the next one, guys. Can't say, look, if I would have held it too and shorted again, I could have got another 30, But this is, could have easily went up again and then bam again. So this one I'm watching though. I really like down in here, maybe $50, $40. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to get there, but again, this is, driven by news and crap like that. Please explain, how do you work with subscribers? Do you have live sessions with them the same way like us? What does your membership entail? Is it an alert service? Yeah, I have everything on here. This is what I do. So I have everything on my Twitter. So when I'm doing live stuff, yeah, I'm going to do more private session. Yeah, Jinx, exactly. I'm going to do more private sessions for my members. I'm just trying to pick up more guys right now. I have 100 members on my site. Most of them don't do the live sessions. I might get a handful, maybe 10. What people want are just trades, guys. So what I do when I do trades here, I'll pull this over here. So when I do trades, like SPY puts, we bought these today, and I said, hey, I took these off the table. If you took these 620, please protect it if you didn't sell already. We went short with PLCE. I don't want to show too much on here because I have some trades. But as soon as I get in trades, I post it. You could do a phone alert on this where you get a text, and you're pretty much in the trade when I'm pretty much telling you what to do. And then I have, half out, half this, doing that stuff, getting in, getting out. And then I also have a position sheet on my StockBookie.com site. So if you go here on the StockBookie.com site, on this category, you have open and closed positions, and that's just an Excel sheet that shows all my positions, when I got in, when I got out, if it was a profit, if it was a loss, all my exit prices, everything like that. So everybody has it. You register up here, and you go down, it's $30 a month. You can do a free one. I do some free videos on this stuff. But right now I'm doing a lot more free streams for everybody. Just trying to get more members, guys. I'd like to have 100 people in my room, and all of us trading and all of us picking stocks and trying to find some stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. It's hard to watch everything. And even we had a couple good trades with some of these people on the live streams. It was great. We picked off LNX. We had a real good day. Let's see if this thing's see this thing's moving up again. Look at that. Well, we were in and out of this one. Boom, boom, done. Where did we take that trade? Did we take it here? I think we did it on this day. Or maybe we did it on one of these days. And if we got a good, or maybe it was on this day here. It was on this 86. That's right. So look at that. I mean, we got that trade. We got $3 pullback, and then it pulled back another. Wow, look at that. We picked this thing off at 86, 87 or 85.75, guys. And it pulled back the next day, damn, to 78. But we were out for $3 on this one. I would have never looked at this one. But a member or one of the guys in my free live stream was like, hey, check out this one. We looked at it. Boom, we got in it, made some money. It was great. And that's how, that's how I'm trying to do it. Guys, I don't need the money, believe me. But it's nice to have that. It's nice to have people that, want to pay and want to learn. Yes, I mostly do my communication with Twitter. You got it. So, whether it's a little bit, delayed a little bit, but I'm trying to get, if I'm getting into something like the SPY or something, I say, hey, guys, I'm looking at the SPY. I'm looking at this level, and then boom, I'm in it, Try to go in a little bit early just to say, hey, I'm in this one. But, yeah, for $30 a month, guys, the last week or so, if you would have taken some of my trades, you would have made a bunch of money. It would have paid for the first year easily. The SPY trade today, the Tesla one or the Google one yesterday, we took an Apple trade today. We took Apple short, guys. Shares. Let me see on this one. I'll show you this one. I gotta click on it though, right here. So this is what I did. So right here, short shares Apple at 211.70. Says this one was going up. Let me show you. So 211.70. So as this one's going up, I'm looking at these low pivots right here. That's going to be resistance, guys. All this consolidation as it's holding, that's going to be resistance. 211 is going to be resistance. And I know gap fill right here, 213. This is going to be more resistance up there, okay? So at 211, I posted this. 211.70, short shares. It goes at 213. That was my next area. So SPY's pulling back a little bit more, guys. Apple's at the lows. Damn, those options are at $8. My post was, I think they were at $4.30. I think we bought. But anyway, so we did this. We got our average price right around $212.50. We covered half right here, a couple bucks. We covered half of the half for a little bit more. And then, boom, covered the last half, which was a quarter position at another buck lower. And now it's at 206. So I got the hell out. Said, thank you very much. But then we were in the put position that we covered, that we sold right out of the gate for nice profit. So that was two great trades on the day. I mean, that's what, I don't know if you saw anything. Oh, no, that was everything there. And then the put position here, this is the put that we bought today. Right here, 370. I sold at 455. I got at 524. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks, but you know, what are you going to do? I think these options are at $8 now. It's great. If one of my members has it, kick ass. Let's see. I try not to look at this stuff because it's just like, you know, I just got to be happy with what I have. And that's one of the biggest parts in trading too, guys. So the 275 puts right now, the high of the day, let's see what the high of the day was. 275 puts, copy. Let's see. High today for the 275 puts. What? Yes, it does. I know it does. Hold on. I can actually get this. What? Hold on. Oh, charts. That's why. I'm in the wrong section, guys. So the high of the day on these puts were 687, I think. Oh, no, 720. 720 was the high of the day. Someone just bought like 1,500 on these. I think they're probably starting to short these puts. But I wouldn't do that. But that was another trade that we took, okay? So that's what we took there. Yesterday, let's see. God, we've been just killing it, guys. Killing it. We covered half of the USO short. Everyone was going long on oil. We were shorting it, covered half for nice gains. But this was the Apple 430. I closed them out at 659. Oh well, they're at $8 right now. What are you gonna 815 actually? What are you gonna do? They're almost double. So, but you know what? I took the profit. I said about one put. I bought more than that, guys. But I want to keep my members safe because they don't know money management or anything. But one put paid me a little bit, a couple $100, guys. Good enough. If you have a small account, great. You would have held it, great. I bought more than that, guys. No, sometimes I buy one. You know, it's just the way it is. I want to keep everybody safe and teach you guys how to use strict money management. There you go, guys. Market's starting to come in again. We did Amazon, and I wish we would have held this one. This was another one. Okay, this thing, where is it at now? 1653. Amazon, guys. We did this one yesterday. Short share 1665.50. We added more at 1670. That was the next area, even number. Average price was 1667.80. Got $10 on the first half, and then I just covered it, guys. This was right before the I think it was right before the close. Yeah, not holding this one. I was just like done, and now it's at 1654, so another buck. But we got our money. I'm good with this. I'm good with that trade, guys. Happy, great. See you later. No big deal. I'm due to earnings. I'm getting out. I'm taking the money and run. Of course, Apple came down. It came down. That's just the way it is. Can't get them all, guys. Can't get them all. All right, so let's see. Communicate when you recommend positions. You specify profit and loss. I mean, I do and I don't. A lot of people don't want to hear the crap. They just want a position. They want to get out. And it's really up to you sometimes. You know, for me, if I get 5-10% on a position, I'm short shares, I'm done. I'm out. Thank you. So we're cracking that 206 area, guys. This is going to get interesting right now. Tesla's coming in a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I could give levels. Yeah, if I'm doing a little bit more. I think what I'm going to do is some sessions at night just to go through trades and tell you what I'm looking at. You know, stuff like that. SPY at 205. No, that's Apple, Quidmark. Yeah. What platform do you use for options trading? You know what? I use Thinkorswim. That's what I use. I mean, the options aren't that big of a thing. You know, when I'm getting, they allow me to get in and out. I'm never screwed with a short position, share position. I do have multiple brokers. I could use different brokers, but you know, it just depends on the day. But usually Thinkorswim. It's easy. It's an easy platform to work with. Because a lot of these, like if I have the eSignal platform, I got to pay extra for their options platform. Everything's extra with this. So I just keep this, you know, just keep the charts on this. So Apple's going lower, guys. 820 on those options, almost 100% from yesterday's option, from yesterday's call. SPY and everything's coming down a little bit. If Apple starts leading the way, I think 200 could be possible. You have the last session or last part of the day. But if they hold the 206, look at that, right back up, guys. Yeah, they know that's a key area. Man, if Apple doesn't hold that, it's going to be interesting, guys. More sellers coming in, though. Yeah, I use eSignal. It cost me $190 a month to use these charts. I was actually looking at Thinkorswim. I don't mind their charts either, and I could save $190 a month. See, for me, guys, I rather, when I took these profits today on these trades, I look at it this way: if I got an extra $500 for the weekend where I could take my kids out and have some fun and not who cares, I'm going to take that 500 and say thank you very much and move on. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. How you determine if you trade an option or a stock for a trade? There's really nothing. It depends on the profit I want to do. Hold on, guys. Hello? And let me call you back. All right, bye. Yeah, for those who follow me for a while, was it a Trump tweet? Take a look at the minute chart, maybe news. Yeah, Trump tweet. Yeah, who knows? That was my mom again, though. Yeah, China deal close, guys. Trump, you got to do something. Apple's at 206 again. Come on, got to do it. Look at that. Look at PM too, getting a bid. Unbelievable. See how stupid these markets are, and this is why I just take the money off the table and say thank you very. Look at the bid now. Unbelievable. It's got to be. Trump tweets. No, this time it's Canada and Mexico trade deals close. Oh my gosh. Trump Doc Economic Advisor says the cabinet was not asked to draw up a trade plan for China. Oh man. Oh, but maybe today, maybe right now. Hold on, is Trump tweeting? Does anybody know? Does anybody have him on a feed? Oh my gosh. No, you got to save Apple. Apple was breaking down, guys. 205. They were like, oh my God, oh my God. Seeing like Tesla too. So Tesla pulls back. That's why you just get the hell out of the trade, guys. Look at that, right back up. That was a nice pullback. And then you get the news or whatever came out, right back up. In the last 2 hours for Trump, no tweets. Okay. Maybe some other news. Baba up $3 in the last. Yeah, so something's up. Someone's tweeting something, guys, or mentioning something. Everything. Look at the. Oh my gosh. Look at the SPY bounce, guys. Woo! Yay! Save Apple. Right back above here now. Now coming straight back down. Yeah, see, and this is why you take profits and you run. I mean, we got 78 million on the SPY. Something happened right there. I don't see any breaking news or anything. Oh, now they say drop Dow's to lows of the day after Carlos says there's no China plan in the works. Look at this bullshit. You know who that is, guys? That's the Federal Reserve. That's Uncle Jerome. Someone stopped selling right there, and he's got the pedal to the metal, and that's the bullshit you get. If you don't realize it, Uncle Jerome and the Federal Reserve, guys, they have a trading desk on Wall Street. They can trade all day long, the Federal Reserve. It's a bunch of crap. This whole market rally, the 10-year rally, it's all induced by the Federal Reserve. Nothing else. Did X pop too? Yep. But like I said, everything popped. You got the SPY moving up. You got Apple popping. You got Google L popping. You got Tesla popping. You don't even have to look at anything. AMZN popping. AMD popping. What didn't pop? I mean, it's pretty simple. And then watch, we drop the lows again. Come on, got to keep the news coming out, guys. Keep the news coming out. Got it, something. Hey, bring Buffett out. Red wave, blue wave. What could happen to markets if Republicans win big or lose on this Tuesday? Oh, here they go, man. They're hyping this up now. You know what? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters, guys, in these markets. Zero. Man, everyone think, oh, this matters, that matters. Nothing matters. When time's up and they sell it, that's it. And they're slowly distributing here, guys. They got to save Apple, though. Why do you think we got that pop? Apple starts going lower. They're like, holy crap. Look at this, right back down. You watch. They're going to protect this thing. They're going to do whatever it takes, guys. That's the key area in Apple, and that's your key pivot right here. And we talked about this in my videos. Let's pull the daily chart up. I did the video last night on Apple. This is down sideways. I mean, of course, it's a 50-50 shot on earnings, but this is your big key area. Next one's going to be right around 204.50. And then you got the 200, 197.43, and then you got this huge gap fill at 190. Coming off this bearish base inside bar, they tried to save it over the MAs and then boom, right back down. Coming off of a top. Monthly chart, 176 is my target, but I'll take 190. You know, this thing comes off a high pivot and starts to get some long monthly candles. This is the, you know, this is a November, but if you get a long November monthly candle down into this area, that's going to be, you're going to get a retrace and probably lower prices, guys. But watch for the bounce. This is the bullshit hour, you know. That's why I'm pretty much done for the day unless I see something real that just jumps out in front of me where I have to trade it. You know, but X still weak. Still, you know, get the retrace to the top and then they sell it off again. You might get another short-term retrace and they sell it off again. You know, it's pretty amazing. You know, everyone was chasing it here. Well, we were shorting it. Right here is going to be good resistance. As long as it's holding this trend here. If you get below the 50 MA down in this area, then you might, you know, might want to tighten your stop. Let's see. Holding the 50% retrace. It's not a bad area. I'd probably buy it down in here. I'd like the 20 or the $18 area, but hey, can it bounce? Sure. You know, you're an okay support here, 50%. I mean, right now it could go either way. Markets go down, it will go down. Bottom line. SPY, let's go into SPY again. SPY again, you know, going up, so everything's going to catch a bid again. Unbelievable. Those options, Apple were at like 820, they're at 715 now on that little pop. You know, it's just like drives me crazy, guys. Oh, here, Dow pair sharp losses after Trump says trade deal with China is closer. There you go. So he was at a meeting or something, or announcing something. So he didn't tweet. He said, "Jeez, yeah, how many they sucked everyone yesterday. Monday was going to get smoked. Yeah, everyone that by end of day today is going to get crushed. Remember by the you know." This is where you just kind of sit back and let things just work itself out. You got a lot of stuff going into Tuesday. I don't know who's going to win, the Dems or the Republicans. Either way, it doesn't matter. Everything's a disaster. Hold on. Hello? Oh my gosh, another politician. Baba, $3. Did that thing pop $3? Yeah, China's fixed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. But it's great, you know, look at this great bearish pattern. This thing, everything's looking really weak, and then all of a sudden you get pop on lip service. Oh yeah, we're close. Weren't they close like a month and a half ago when CNBC was pumping the hell out of it? They're close. They almost got a deal. But what does it exactly mean, guys? What does that deal exactly mean? Is it good for everybody? Good for China? What does that mean? That's what I want to know. It's incredible. Yeah, Trump says trade deal close. Then everybody else in Trump's cabinet's like, oh, we never wrote a new trade deal or anything. What's he talking about? You know, so you just watch out for that. God, all the Tesla bulls, they're all, oh, it's going higher. It's going higher. We'll see. Markets go lower. It's not going anywhere, guys. That's it. So, but again, guys, if you're new to the room, you can punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it. If you're not a member at StockBookie, you could sign up for free. You get some of the videos. You won't get the trades and anything like that. Again, it's $30 a month. It's not that big of a deal. So, but yeah, we had a nice week and a half run, 2-week run. We've been doing a little more short-term trading. I just don't want to hop in these trades and hold right now. You know, you get too cute in these markets, guys, they will take your money. Period. They, the market makers, whoever you're trading against, basically. And this one, look at this one. Oh God, we had a great short on this WTW. Another one, guys. Look, monthly high flyer, straight up, straight down, staircase up, elevator down. You know how many people are stuck up here? 195, 90, a lot. Holy crap, look at this thing. Look, we hit my first target, 56. Now the second target will be 39. Third target will be 30. And we'll be right down here again. And then who are they going to get on board this time? They have Oprah. They have a couple other names. I don't know what the other names are. Who's next up to make the stock? If they bring somebody else on, we'll have to buy it again for the upside, and then we'll short it again at 100. Yeah, race. I'm shorting. That's another one I got railed a little bit, but I mean, it's another stupid name. Look at this. It's a $32 stock, goes to 150. We're going back down to maybe $85 lower. It's just this one's going to take a little time. It's Ferrari. So all the guys who's got Ferraris are probably buying the stock, and then eventually it will be lower. Yeah, I mean, you could short this one if you want. My average price is right around, I believe, 115. So we're almost in the money again. I'm holding it. I got wrenched on. We tried shorting this thing early. No technicals, and added slowly. Just got wrenched, and now I'm stuck. And yeah, it is a slow mover, but I think this one, after this long candle, I think we're going to get the next move down. It's just a matter of time for these things. I mean, all the flyers move down. I mean, look at, I showed this one, AAOI. That was another one. Straight up, straight down. It's still making lows. That one, what was the other one? OSTK. You got to get this one, Bitcoin, or whatever they were saying. Look at that, straight up, straight down. Some take a little fast, some go down a little faster, some a little bit slower. But eventually, this is what happens with these things. But yeah, race. If you want to give it a shot, I don't know when earnings is. If you take it right here, if it pops up on earnings, just add a little bit more and just hold. This one will be coming back down. It's just a matter of time. Market sell, it will make it a little bit faster. So. Yeah, race. We shorted this one a couple times, though. We got money out of it, and then it got me. It's like, damn, hate that. And a couple trades, I'm human. What am I going to do? Yeah, there's no crying in trading, guys. You just keep trading, basically. Let's look at GoPro. I haven't looked at that one in a while. I used to look at this one all the time. I was telling everybody, don't buy it. This was another one. God, they just killed. Look at that. Almost 100 and down. Short-term retrace down. This thing right at the lows again. Jeez. So, people bought it at the $4 or $5 range. It goes to, 8, 9. Sell it. You're up 50%. Get out of it. Now it's going right back down. So this would be a buyout candidate, maybe. Apple's right at 206.24 again. Guys, that Trump better take, but it's done. The China trade's done. Say something, but look at GoPro, guys. You know how many people are stuck up here? Just a turd of a trade. Jeez. GoPro was one. What else? There was a couple other ones like that. The dry ships. I don't know. Dry. Is that it? I don't even know if it's a stock anymore. $6. Jeez. This thing popped. Look, just low flying again, guys. Not doing much. Not doing much at all. They're waiting for news again. Look at that pop. Was that? Yeah, they think. Yeah, that was the pop back. Oh no. It was right here, somewhere where it went up. This was another one telling everyone, take profits, take profits. Everyone's laughing at, oh, you're a moron. This thing's going to make me a millionaire. Then 2 days later, it just dropped like a rock. GoPro. Where did Snap end up? Where's this one at? Geez, so this one really, we were talking about a spec play possibly for this one. Well, look at that. I mean, we were looking at down in here, $5. I still like a little lower, but look at that. Even if you would have bought it $5.80, would have got a little bit out of this one. Not a lot. I mean, it grinded higher, right back down, but that's the names you got to watch. S-Bucks. Let's see how this one's doing. Yeah, this one's slowly chopping around. Markets pull back, and then they kind of stay steady. This goes up, pulling back a little bit inside bar. Let's see what else here. GOOS, huh? Let's take a look. Not good. What's good? Is that anything? GOOS. 58. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, not yet. You know what? If we could push up one more time, it's not bad. I do like this one. Straight up, all-time high. See, look what it did, though. Here's would have been the trade. These are what I'm looking for. So it comes up, comes down, retraces a little bit here. Boom, you short it up there, knowing that you might have to add a little more up in this area. comes right back in, you cover, shoots right back up, retraces to this area again. What do? You short it again, guys. Right back down, cover again. Here we go again. So if this thing gets back up to 64.65, keep this one on the watch list, guys. This could be a good one here. It's going to go straight up, click over, right back down. But it is a high flyer on the monthly as well. So let's see if we can get a couple more bucks. Colin, keep an eye on this one. If it does, send me an email. Shoot me off an email telling me, hey, it's getting close. But yeah, 65, 66, if we go straight up into this area, and then the 70, and then this high pivot here. As long as that high pivot holds, it's going to go right back up, right back down. But two good trades you could have had on this one. Long now, I wouldn't touch it. Earnings on 11.8, if any. Okay. You know what? I'm going to stick that one on my watch list here. So earnings on 11. So next, excuse me, 11 after the election. So that will be interesting. So markets are coming down a little bit. SPY's pulled back off those highs. Let's go back to the SPY. I mean, holding this area, pop back up. Let's go to the 10-minute. And, you know, nice pop up on lip service, comes right back in. Now we're into the, if you look at the 60-minute, we got below this, the 20 MA. We're right to that trend line again. We're holding that. But now we're below the 20 MA, which is a little bit higher. But that's where you're going to have a problem. And now you're down. You're going sideways a little bit. You're going into the power hour. You know, for the last 3 years, all you do is buy the last hour, and it goes up every time. But if you look at this, here's your trend line on the day. We got below it, got to the 270 area, a little bit of a pierce, and right back up. We got a little lip service by Trump with the trade deals closed, so we get the bid. Now it comes right back in because everyone's like, no, it isn't. What are you talking about? See, Trump knows. That's why he's screaming at Uncle Jerome lately with the raising the rates and crap like that, because he knows what's coming up. And he said right before he got elected, too, that we're in one of the biggest bubbles ever. And then, of course, he gets in, we get the rally. And then, of course, there's no bubble at all because he's in there now. I like Trump. He's a little bit of a madman, but, you know, he tells it how it is, guys. You know, he doesn't take any crap from anybody, and he's doing exactly what he said to people who voted for him. So, you know, and if you liked him, you voted for him, he's doing everything he said. A little bit on the off the rocker side, but whatever. You know what? It's better than a complacent president letting everybody steamroll you all the time. So now with these trade deals and all that crap, he's saying, hey, guys, too bad. We've had all these trade deals since World War II or whenever they did them, because we were trying to help everybody out around the world, which is great. But now it's kind of like, hey, you know what? China, you go to their city or their the big city, and they got all new buildings, all new everything. And guess who paid for all that? America. So, but, you know, for me, I try to stay out of politics as much as I can. So I just follow the markets, follow the charts, but you got to follow him too a little bit to see what he's tweeting or saying or whatever. Because, I mean, right there's perfect evidence. He opens his mouth, trade deal closed, boom, we go straight up. All you had to do is talk a little bit more, and he probably could have got this thing positive. He did it last night, and what do we get? We got a gap up with Apple down. It's just like, what? And then there goes Tesla right back up. I don't even know if that's good for Tesla with all the tariffs. And even Tesla, you know, a couple people have told me and sent me emails with Tesla. I guess the rebates on all the on their cars are going to be over starting 2019, I believe. So they only got a little bit longer, where you'll still get rebates, I guess, but every month or every quarter they're going to slowly disappear. Where, you know, if you buy a Tesla for $100,000, you know, you get whatever back, you know, 10 grand back or whatever you got back or whatever it was, a write-off or whatever it was. But now, I think starting 2019 or starting right now, maybe, those rebates are going away. So I don't know how good that's going to be for Tesla either. So that's why, but, you know, for me with Tesla, you know, we go long that one. I don't really care. Just trying to make money trading that beast. And now, you know, everyone's excited because the earnings, so people are buying the dip and stuff like that. Oh, it's good, don't worry. But we're 162 down on the Dow. The comp's down 88. Russell's down a little bit. Broker dealers are up $1.82. Transports are down a little bit, and the SPX is down 22. So we're the SPX getting a little beat down today. Nothing too serious, but not bad. We're going into the last hour. We do have 84 million on the day, so it's not anything huge, but you got to keep an eye on the volume. Now, if we were pushing 185 million, I'd say short it into the close. But for me, for now, I'm just hanging tight, just kind of looking at everything, trying to get a handle on what's going on and going into Tuesday's elections, I guess. They're really hyping this stuff on the news, getting mail, getting phone calls, getting this. If the Dems get in, it's going to be a nightmare. If the Republican gets in, will the rally continue? Stuff like that. It's just like, I turn it off. But I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm going to go get my kids in a little bit, so I got to get ready for that. And then just keep an eye on the markets. Let's see where we close. The 270 area on the SPY, that's your key area for this one. 206 on Apple, if it starts coming in a little bit more. And right now, really not much to do, guys. Just let's go into the weekend with some nice profits this week. Let's see what the elections bring on Tuesday. And we're not out of the woods yet in these markets, so keep it position small, slow and steady, or just don't take any trades at all, guys. Even when I take a trade, it doesn't mean it's going to be 100% on the money. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, and that's what we're going to do. Would you be willing to share your email address or that membership thing? I wanted to get in touch and talk membership. Yeah, my email's stockbookie@gmail.com, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Just go to the website and register as a free member, and you can kind of go through it and see what you get. But you'll get my trades, you get my position sheet. I'm going to do live sessions, some nightly stuff with just my members. Maybe I get some more people that way, and then go from there. I know it's $30 to some people. That's a lot of money, but most of the services I've seen are $50 plus, maybe 100. And are they doing good things? Are they doing more things? Possibly. But, my big thing for you guys, I want to teach you how to trade technically. So eventually one day you don't need me. I mean, it's nice to have me, for $30 a month. But eventually, hey, this thing's coming up. I mean, look at the SPY. It goes up into the 50 MA. This is where it kind of based. This is some resistance right here. It's not the best. But then if you look at the 60-minute chart, you have the 20 MA with resistance. So as we go up, there's good resistance at the 72.40 area or so. So that's what you got to watch for. And I'll keep you guys safe too. Right now everybody's getting the itchy trigger finger. Oh, I'm not in a trade. I got to find something. No, actually, enjoy the last hour. Watch it. Turn on CNBC. Laugh at those guys. Because they're bringing Buffett on, and they got all the bulls with Apple today. Well, they did sell more iPhones and da 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 and da 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 da, and buy the dip, because that's what we've been doing for the last 20 years, actually 10 years. So buy the dip, it works. And now every time Trump opens his mouth, all he has to do is, hey, Mr. Trump, we need to save the markets. Okay, what do I do? Say something about the China trade or Mexico trade or something. Okay. And he goes out. All right, we got a deal close with China, and then we rally. It's like, ugh. And then everyone started, why are we rallying? Like we were looking at, why are we going up? Why are we going? Oh, Trump said something. Oh my gosh. Now do we go higher? And there's not too many people that could push a market like this other than the Federal Reserve, guys. So I'm going to leave you on one last note, guys. Federal Reserve pushing up the dollar. USO. When QE3 ended, where were we, guys? When QE3 ended, we were right here where it was oil, the low. So, it's like magic, guys. So no more stimulus at all in the markets. Nothing for anything for Wall Street, any of the institutions, because all the free money's going away. What do they do now? This is the stimulus for the people. Okay, dollar straight down, or this straight down to the lows. Right when QE3 ends, we're at the lows of oil. And then we had to go lower because we need the consumer to spend. So we go lower. Now we get the retrace. This is where we were shorting this one again. We pulled off half the trade short on the USO, so we're doing good. Everyone else was saying long oil, long oil, long oil. We were going short oil. Got paid again. We've done this trade. I think that's the third time we covered half on this trade. Now we're in a half position, and we're going to take this one to the house. I still think we can get down to 13 and maybe 12.50, and we'll be done with this trade. But check this out. So this was going down, okay? The only people that are controlling the dollar or the UUP is the central banks. The Federal Reserve, guys. So look where this started going down, okay? 7/10/2014. Now let's look at the dollar. Dollar up, oil down. For dollar start going up, 2000 or 7/1/2014. Dollar up. Wow, mysteriously the dollar catches a bid. And where'd they need oil, guys? At the lows. QE3 was ending. Right there is the oil going down. Wow, that's a coincidence. Right when QE3 ends, oil's at the low. Huh. Anyways, guys, the Federal Reserve runs the world, runs everything around it, period. They are, you know, you want to be with the trade. You want to be at the wind at the back of our, you know, at the back of our sail when we're taking these trades. You don't want to take a short and the market's ripping higher. You want to take a short and the markets are dropping, stuff like that. So right now, we're just going to sit steady here. We had a great week. Hopefully some of you guys caught those trades that we're doing live sessions. And it's going all right. I can't complain. So, all right, guys. Well, have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you on the charts. Take care, guys. And God bless.